Hello, this is E-Soup, aka Specific Soup. Today, I am finally reacting to episode 4 of the Apothecary Diaries. I recorded 1 through 3 a while ago, and various life things happened, and then I was in my lack of ADHD meds sort of fugue state for a while, and so I kept meaning to go back and record episode 4, and I accidentally let a lot of time pass. So I did just go through episode 3 again to remind myself kind of where we left off. But if I'm a little confused or I don't remember something, that's why. It's just been a while since I saw 3. But the good thing about this show is that it's very like episodic in nature. So I feel like, you know, we're like each episode, there's like a through line, but each episode is like on to the next thing. So I'm hoping that I won't get too confused by that, but from this point forward, like, I'm locked in. I'm ready to just like go through the series and not have another big skip like that. That was just due to unforeseen circumstances. So I am back in it with Apothecary Diaries, and honestly, I've been itching to get back into it, and I'm very excited. Today's episode is called The Threat. So, without further ado, I'm gonna get into it. Oh.
もっと豪華な食事じゃなきゃリファ様のお口には合わないわよね。
Jeez!
こんなものリファ様にお見せすることすらはばかりますわ。リファ様のお口に合うと思っているのかしら。
Oh my god.
めんどくさい。できれば水晶球になんて来たくなかったんだけどな。
And now she has to clean that?
それ
Oh,
は
that's awful.
水球に皇帝が訪れた夜のこと。
Oh yeah, she's the food tester.
毒はございません。それでは失礼いたします。
待て。
帝に初めて声
Oh
をかけ
god.
られてしまった。
噂のクスシ殿に頼みたいこと。
The famous apothecary.
何をする。は。
リファ妃の容体が悪い。しばらく見てくれないか。
見てくれ。それはつまり直せと同義だ。帝の言葉は天上の言葉。断ったりしたら首が飛びかねない。御意。それにしても他の妃の前で話してないのに、帝はやはりつくづく帝。
There's so many like political things to consider. Like, did he say it in front of his other concubine on purpose, or does he just like not care, or does he suspect her of something? And this is where my memory is fading, because the concubine that he's with right now is Lady Gyokuyu or something like that, I think.
いう生き物なのだ。しかし帝の直命で来た人間にこの扱いとは、リファ様の次女にとっちゃ玉葉様に仕えている私のことがよっぽど気に入らないんだろうな。
掃除が終わったらさっさと出て行ってちょうだい。
Not the boing boing.
もう一度作り直すか。
That's awful.
うん、リファ様の容体を見に。
そっか、リファ様の具合まだ良くならないんだね。
おしろいの毒もまだ体に残っているんだろう。
Oh, that's right. Lady Lihua is the one who was affected by that powder. It was like a makeup powder, but it turns out it's toxic or something.
あれから使用禁止になったんだって。高級に残っていたものは宦官が全部。
Well, that's good at least.
そっか、よかった。
だけど帝から頼まれ事をされるなんてママってすごいよね。びっくりしちゃった。
こんな小娘に頼むなんて。
Ah.
高級感が頼りないんだろう。
So that's who he's suspicious of.
ママはこの後厨房だよね。
うん。
お料理頑張ってね。
ありがとう。
I wonder what was wrong with her cooking before. Like, did they even give her any pointers?
リファ様を見るにあたり始めたのは食生活の改善だった。まず体に残った毒を排出する。 そのためには繊維質の豊富な
Oh, and I bet they were like, oh, what is this disgusting food? And it's literally supposed to be for her health, of course.
利尿作用のあるお茶がいいだろう。これはダメ。こっちもダメで、あとこれとそれとこっちと、あ、そっちもダメで。
いい加減にしなさいよ。ここは下船の者が出入りするような場所じゃないのよ。
I mean, she was assigned.
先は長
Oh, God. What do they want?
それじゃあ今度はこれとそれとあれとこれと。
Ugh. Please don't make her do this again.
たらわかるの。
しかし、まずは消化のしやすいものを食べさせて。
そんな貧しいものよりも、まず病人には十分な栄養が必要
Girl,
に決まっているでしょ。
あれがいつもの食事か。確かに栄養は豊富だが、胃腸の衰えた病人には重すぎる。
Yeah, that. Yeah.
だろうに誰も止めないのか。
Are they doing this to her on purpose?
食事をお持ちいたしました。リファ様のお好きなものを選びましたので、少しでも召し上がってください。
Yeah.
様、大変。どうしましょう。早く水を。
Oh my God. They're so. See, it's like, are they just ignorant, or are they doing this on purpose? Because that seems really suspicious.
リファ様、お水です。お飲みください。あなたみたいな下船なものがいるから。
She brought the right food.
悪いんだわ。早く出て行って。
At what point does she get to say, like, the Emperor sent me here? Like, you can't go against the word of the Emperor, so you have to accept what I'm giving you.
このままじゃ近づくことさえできやしない。はてさてどうしたもんか。
Oh. Hello.
せめて触診だけでも。
必要ないわ。あなたのせいでこれ以上悪くなったらどうするのよ。
They're being really
あのま
suspicious.
まだと衰弱死は確実だ。食事をしないと人は死ぬ。我が子を失ってから生きる気力をなくしているんだろう。帝の直命に背いた罪で首と胴がさよならするまで何日あることやら。
何かお困りのようだな。
Hello.
そのように見えますか。
そのように見えるが。
I know she doesn't like him right now, but maybe he can help her out.
ジーシ様とどうして。
Mm-hmm.
誤解を。
That might actually help her.
とりあえず中に入ろうか。
ジーシ様。
帝の計らいを無下にするのは美しき才女たちには似合
Oh,
う。
thank you. Thank you.
まあ、そんな無理になんて。そうですわ。私たちはそんな。
女ってのは恐ろしいな。
See, you don't like Jinshu right now, but like he's gonna help you out.
ほら、行け。
食べようとする意志は、だが思った以上に衰弱が激しい。重湯に帰ればいけるか。
The powder?
失礼いたします。
They're still putting it on her.
肌色。
Or is she putting it on herself on purpose? Who's doing this? Well, okay. No, if she had done that on purpose, then it would have been something she would have had to do a while ago, because she's not strong enough to do anything right now. So it has to be them, right? What the heck? Mm-hmm.
妃に化粧をしているのはお前か。
ええ、そうよ。 リファ様には美しくあってほしいもの。
Girl, what is even the point?
それが次女の務めですからね。全部リファ様のため。
I like how we're not seeing Mao Mao's face.
そうか。
Oh!
何すんのよ。
ああ、バカに折檻するだけだよ。
Oh! Oh my god!
そのうち全
Oh, okay, I'm so Mao Mao is very willful and stubborn and all of these things, but I still am shocked that she would do something like that and like not care about the ramifications, because like that potentially looks really bad. But I guess she feels like because she's doing this on the Emperor's orders, she kind of has the Emperor on her side in terms of like doing this. So if someone is doing something that's hurting the concubine, then it's like, okay, if I retaliate against her, the Emperor will back me up. But it's still like, she just did that. Oh my god.
死に毒が回る。
Oh my god.
よかったな。
いや
お前も綺麗になれるぞ。お主体するリファ様と同じだ。血抜けの失せた肌と落ちくぼんだ眼下と食事も取れないような体。なんでこれが禁止されたか分かってんのか。
Oh my god. Girl, what? Did you really? Was this really not on purpose?
知ってんだろうな。何も考えていない。自分が一番正しいと思って。
Oh my god.
誰が自分のガキ殺した毒を喜ぶんだよ。
Ooh. Did she really not think about this? I don't understand.
さっさと口をゆすいで顔も洗ってこい。おい、このままだと病人に。
I thought for sure she was doing it on purpose.
床もさっさと掃除しろ。
It doesn't seem like it with how she's reacting.
女とは本当に恐ろしいな。
Oh, to bring that line back around. That's funny. Ah!
やってし
He
まった。
doesn't care. I think he liked that.
リファ様の容体は思った以上に悪かった。雑穀の粥を重湯に作り直し、無理やり口を開けて流し込み、ゆっくり嚥下させるのを繰り返す。無礼など今更言ったところで何も始まらない。換気を行うと香が薄れ、病人特有の匂いがした。あの無能どもは主人の体もまともに拭けないのか。よく次女が務まるな。棒を炊くことができるならその前にもっとやることがあるだろう。
Oh.
おい、湯桶と布の準備。はい。お前たちも手伝え。
I love how the tables have turned.
ことあるごとに茶を飲ませた。小用の回数を増やし、体の毒を排出させる。
リファ様が嫌がっておられるのでは。
いえ、飲まねばダメです。一度に食べる量が増えると、少しずつ米粒の量を増やし、それも嚥下できるようになると、汁物とおろした果物を加えた。あの時の次女は、謹慎を言い渡されたと聞いた。おしろいはリファ様のために隠し置いていたものだったらしい。回収し損ねた宦官は、ムチ打ちの刑になったそうだ。
Oh. So then was she poisoning her on purpose? I'm still so confused.
お疲れのようだな。
ええ、誰かと違って忙しいの。
Yeah, honestly, it's crazy, like, the amount of work that she has to do. I can understand why, at the beginning of the show, she's, like, trying to hide that she's an apothecary. She's trying to, like, lay low, like, not reveal that she can read and all this stuff, because she just wanted to, like, do her work and be out of there and not be noticed. And now, of course, the opposite is happening. And instead of getting to, like, only do these new things she's being tasked with, she has to do, like, everything. Wait, we brought gifts? Oh.
さすが気が利く。こういう豆なのがいい旦那になるんだろう。ガンガンだけど。
Ha? No, I'm sorry. She just... I'm saying ha because she just said it's considerate people like him who become good husbands. Can we play that back? Because that's an interesting thought for her to have about Jinsha. Or wait, is she talking about this guy, the guy in blue, whose name I forget? He did say we brought gifts, and he's the one who handed it to her. Does she mean him? And we don't actually know whose idea this was to bring the gifts. Wait, that must be it. She must think it's the guy in blue. I'm so sorry, I can't remember his name.
さすが気が利く。こういう豆なのがいい旦那になるんだろう。ガンガンだけど。それに比べて。
Yes, okay, compared to him. But what if it was his idea? What if it was Jinsha's idea? That's what I'm wondering now.
なんだ？何でも言ってみろ。そちらの方、人手が足りないから誰か頼む。みんな急いで完成させてくれ。はい。
蒸気風呂ですか。
汗をかかせるのが大事らしい。
使えるんですかね。
使えるんだろう。
使えるものは何でも使わないと。
Yeah, I was confused at first because I just immediately assumed that she thought they were from Jinsha, but she thinks they're from the other guy. And I'm like, but was this Jinsha's idea? That's the vibe I'm getting now. But of course, anything considerate that he might do, if she can attribute it to someone else, she's going to. Even though I'm pretty sure that he acted with her the way that he did because he knew that it would get the ladies in waiting to actually listen to her. So even though that made things uncomfortable for her, it also was kind of doing a favor for her. I get the vibe that there's going to be like a lot of things happening like that, where like he does stuff and it actually helps her out, but she just like hates being around him so much at first that she's like, oh, like get away. But in the meantime, he's like constantly like reaching out and helping her. And every time she acts super like angry or scary or uninterested in him, he just becomes more interested because he's so unused to that reaction. Ooh.
どうされましたか？どうしてあのまま死なせてくれないのか。ならば食事を取らねばいいことです。海をハムということは死にたくないからでしょう。そうか。そうだな。
Wow. I love the tone and the pace of this show. Like, you get through kind of like one big case per episode, and it feels very like, it's not like too slow paced, but it feels like very leisurely in a certain way, but in a way that like works to its advantage. I don't know, it just is like, there are like these little moments that feel kind of like slice of lifey, like montagey, but things like move along. But like, it's not, I don't know. It's just, I like things that are fast paced too, but it depends on like how it's executed. And in this case, I feel like they just did this kind of slow, moderate pace like really, really well.
Oh. 謹慎が解かれ、再びリファ様に仕えることをお許しいただきました。もうあのような過ちは犯しません。
So she didn't do it on purpose.
交代いたしますので、少しお休みください。
そうか。
Oh, does that mean they don't want Mao Mao to work for her anymore? Or does she just mean literally like right now?
リファ様。リファ様。
What?
少し水をもらえないだろうか。
That's so interesting. I really, like, suspected her of doing something on purpose, I guess. And that's what I thought, like... Well, there was a thing where she was saying the Emperor must not trust the doctor. So I wonder about the doctor. But, like, other than that, it's like, I was like, there's gotta be people, like, doing stuff on purpose. But it doesn't seem like that's the case with the ladies in waiting. It's just, like, they were doing things the way that they always did them. And the way that Lady Lihua, like, liked it at first. And they didn't want to change that. And they're so, like... rigid and like doing things a certain way, and Mao Mao is the perfect character to come in and like shake things up and be like, no, we need to do it this other way.
2ヶ月ほど過ぎるとリファ様は一人で散歩できるまでになっていた。自尊心はあるが高慢ではない。東宮のあれこれで嫌なお嬢様を想像していたのだが、実際は妃にふさわしい人格を持っていたようだ。
Yeah, me too. Just watching her do all that stuff makes me feel exhausted. Hello? Hello? Okay, I was like, who is this? For a second. I did.
それでは明日の早朝に辞させていただきます。そう。今後の食事のことやいくつかの注意点は次女に伝えてありますので。ねえ、私はもう子はなせないのかしら。わかりません。試してみればよろしいかと。帝の寵愛はついえたのに。私は帝の命でここに来ました。
Did she not know that?
私が翡翠宮へ戻れば、帝もリファ様のもとにいらっしゃるのではないかと。
Because yeah, I mean, I guess it doesn't necessarily mean the Emperor, like, wants to be with her again, but, like, he certainly cares if he sent Mao Mao to do this.
忠告の言葉も聞かず、みすみす我が子を殺した女が。
Oh, had she ignored her advice before about the powder? Is that what happened? I don't remember exactly how that went down. Did she, like, hear, like, oh, the powder, it might be poison, and then she kept using it? Is that also why her ladies in waiting were still insisting on using it? Like, that she was just stubborn about it? Yeah, I remember a lot of the last episode, but I can't remember exactly how it went down. Oh, wait. No, that was not the last episode. That was the second episode. That's part of why I'm getting it mixed up. Yeah. Last episode was like this sleepwalking thing. The second episode, I believe, was the one dealing with this poison. Was it? Wait. I I think so. I think it was. Or was it even the first episode? It might have been the first one. This is my problem. It's been too long. I remember like things that happened, but it's just like an out of order jumble right now. This is why I need to not take breaks from watching things. It was totally unintended this time, though. But yeah, it sounds like maybe she, like, was told by Mao Mao, like, this might be poisonous, and she insisted on continuing to use it. And I think it was probably just, like, stubbornness of, like, I don't believe this, like, random servant girl. Not that she, like, didn't care, because obviously she cared. She just thought that nothing would happen.
勝てる勝てないの問題ではないでしょう。世には100、1000の花がありますが、ボタンと気境のどちらが美しいかは、つけるものではないと思います。
I love that.
私には翡翠の瞳も淡い髪もなくてよ。他のものがあれば問題ないか
も。Oh God.
それだけの大きさはもとより、針。形は四方です。ちょっと耳を貸していただけますか
What did she just tell her?
それでは
I want to know.
失礼いたします。リファ様に伝えた置き土産はかつて遊郭の姉ちゃんたちが教えてくれた秘術である。
Okay, wait, are we gonna...
残念ながらそれに
that's kind of what I was thinking. Something like that. Okay, okay. Oh my god, that's amazing. See, That's right, she worked in the red light district before she was taken to the palace.
役に立つといいけど。ただいま戻りました。
お帰りなさい。マオマオ大丈夫？そんなにやつれて。
よっぽど大変だったのね。
帝の勅命を一人でやり遂げるとはなかなかのものだな。
その後、翡翠宮への帝のお通りが極端に減った時期があった。
Wait, what?
その後、翡翠宮への帝のお通りが極端に減った時期があった。
Did he start going to where Lady Lihua was? Oh. She's happy about it. That's funny. Yeah, I see. Hello? Oh god. Okay, hint of the next episode. That was episode 4 of Apothecary Diaries. I'm so sorry. It's totally my bad that I haven't watched this in so long, so I was like a little bit scatterbrained. But this is overall, this is a fairly easy series to like put down and pick back up, so I'm grateful for that. I don't plan on doing that again. I plan on just going right on through. But it's good at least that like I could kind of pick up where we left off. We were like referencing the poison case, obviously, but like every episode is sort of like its own thing, and we just like build a little bit on what was before. I really like this one. I think that Jinsha was maybe the one who gave her the dumplings, or whose like idea it was to give her the dumplings. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. But in fact, he probably wanted the other eunuch to be the one to deliver it, to make it look like it wasn't him, because that way it would be better received by Mao Mao. But I feel like it was his idea. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of him kind of like helping, not behind the scenes, because he like wants to get right in front of her and get up in her face, but like him helping. And it's like, it's unwanted from her, but it ends up helping her with like whatever she's trying to achieve in that moment. But like what I'm really curious about is, I feel like it's gonna be like a really, really slow burn, and it's gonna be like a long time before anything close to her being interested in him happens. But I feel like it's absolutely bound to happen. And I'm just curious, like, how? Because right now, part of the problem is Jinsha does all these things that like are charming to like a lot of the other women, but like Mao Mao, it just finds them like distasteful. And I think part of it is he puts on like an act, like this flirting act. And I wonder at what point will he, I don't know, bring the act down? You know what I mean? And like be more himself. At the same time, part of me is like, maybe that is himself. Maybe that's just what he's like all the time, and he's not actually like really acting at all. I can't really tell either way. But I do feel like it's likely that there's some sort of act that he puts on in order to flirt with all these women. And he does, because he does what works. He's seen what works. And so again, he's like pursuing Mao Mao because of the fact that what he's doing is not working, and he's so like intrigued by that. So yeah, I'm really curious like how that's going to go. Like at what point, what is going to be the tipping point that leads her to like tolerate him and then leads her to like care about him? Like what could it be? But it's very fun right now, and I don't want them to rush that, and I don't think they're going to rush it. It's very fun right now having all this time of her just being like, oh, this gross guy, like why is everyone into him? Like not my thing. And he just keeps showing up, but it doesn't feel like too creepy. Like I think there's certain things in the show where like if someone was acting like that in real life, I would just be like, sir, you are a creep. But like in the context of the show, you can like kind of view it from a distance, or like view it through like a humorous lens. And so it doesn't feel like it ever gets like too weird. It's just like, oh, that Jinshu guy, he's just doing his thing. But I think I love it too, because there is this sort of like role reversal dynamic where Mao Mao is like very far from being like stereotypical female character, and Jinsha is really very far from being like stereotypical male character. And I don't just mean like, oh, because he's a eunuch. I mean like he is, I don't know, because it's interesting because he is like the male heartthrob that all these women are interested in, but he has kind of like almost like feminine wiles about him in the way that like he acts and holds himself. And I say that part of that is like you can't really totally compare like modern day Western gender roles with like ancient Chinese gender roles. They're like completely different anyway. But I do feel like there is this like fun dynamic where neither character is like very stereotypical at all. And like Mao Mao especially, I think right now, I mean, we kind of know Mao Mao the best, but Mao Mao especially is like such an interesting and unique character. And I think the cool thing about this show is that even though it is very episodic, and like every episode is like, there's a case to solve, or there's a new thing that Mao Mao has to do, and usually involving like some sort of mystery or something, it's very character driven, and there's a lot of care for the other characters, even if they're smaller characters that might only be involved in that one episode, or maybe in a couple episodes, but there's so much like care and tenderness towards them, if that makes sense. I don't know, I really like this kind of show. I really like where this is going, and I can't wait to see more. I was missing it so bad. Like I didn't have the energy to like film a lot of reactions like during the past few months. And the whole time I was just like, no, I really want to get back to Apothecary Diaries. So I'm really, really glad to be back on it. Yeah, I really liked this episode. I don't know if it was my favorite so far, but I just really like the way that like things have been building up till this point. And this is only episode 4. Like there is so much to come. Let me see how many episodes we've got. Season 1 has 24 episodes. I'm so sorry, you guys. I record on my phone. My phone died. So that's why you just see a blur of me and nothing. But I'm just going to quickly put in the last thing I was saying. My bad. So there's 24 episodes of season 1, and I just came off of watching like The Summer Hikaru Died, which only had 12 for a season. So I'm like, wow, that's a lot. And then is season 2 already out? Yes. And so in total, there are 48 episodes of Apothecary Diaries. So I gotta let that sink in. I have 44 more episodes to go out of 48. So I have a long way to catch up. Anyway, sorry about the camera. I had a great time with this episode. I am gonna have a great time watching this show. Please comment. Please let me know what you thought of this episode. Please like and subscribe. And until next time, this is eSoup, signing out.